الفاتحة. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الرحمن الرحيم.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sobat-sobat muslim yang dirahmati Allah. Kali ini cuplikannya yang saya persembahkan adalah beberapa saudari-saudari muslim di belahan dunia yang baru saja berhijrah bermualaf masuk Islam. Dan diantaranya ada yang sedang belajar membaca Al-Qur'an. Yuk kita sama-sama saksikan cuplikan berikut ini.
Assalamualaikum everybody, I hope you're all doing really well. So for today's video, I just wanted to do like a very honest, very real video, no sugarcoating, talking about my struggles since reverting to Islam, in hopes that it could actually help even just one sister, like one person looking into reverting or a new revert, to just know you're not alone. Just remember, Islam is a journey, we're all on our own path, and may Allah make it easy for every single one of us. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get into it. So, one of the things that I actually struggle with and I'm really trying to work on is modest clothing. Now, I've recently just cleared out my wardrobe with so many old clothing, and obviously I'm trying to replace them. I don't have much time to go to the store, go to the high street, go Westfields or something, spend a day shopping. So for me, I online shop. I will shop like Pretty Little Thing, ASOS, those sort of places. However, since reverting, I've actually noticed, why is everything either cropped, tight-fitted or revealing, like showing so much cleavage? Like, for me, I have found finding modest clothing really hard. I love an abaya, however all the abayas I have, I just feel like they're more like occasional wear. So I'm really trying to find somewhere where I can get like an abaya that is more day to day, and also modest clothing that's not plain and like too simple, you know. So the next thing I struggle with is actually music. However, I have found like a few things that I've now implemented to try and steer away from it. So I feel like there's music everywhere. You go to work, there's music. You go to the shops, there's music. You're driving, there's music. I just feel like it's surrounded. Instagram, TikTok, like there's music everywhere. For me, things that I've been doing to avoid it is, obviously at home I don't listen to music, and when I'm driving as well now, I play the Qur'an, and that's been the best thing for me, honestly. Playing the Qur'an while driving is a completely different experience. One second, let me move my cat. So the next one isn't too much of a big struggle, but only slightly, only when I'm like out and about, and that would be halal foods. I don't know if it's because of the area I live in, like we don't have a halal Nando's, Subway or anything like that. There's not many halal food spots. But for me, day to day now, I typically just go to Tesco's and I'll buy some halal chicken, cook that at home and take it to work, or things like that. But I'm finding it really difficult to go out and eat halal. So for me, I used to love Wagamamas, honestly, so much. I can't eat it anymore, it's not halal. Obviously they have seafood, but I'm not a seafood lover, I hate seafood. So yeah, halal would be an issue for me if I were out and about on a day-to-day basis, and I struggle with that. The next one I would struggle with is the Arabic, and I know this is such a long journey for me. The Arabic is going to be something that I have to work on day in, day out, but I'm really struggling getting all the pronunciations correctly. I've been using loads of different apps, like the NASAB, YouTube videos, things like that. This is mainly for prayers, obviously, and I've been reading the Quran in English, but the Arabic I have found really difficult trying to pick up. So if you are struggling with Arabic, don't put so much pressure on yourself. Obviously everything takes time, and inshallah we'll get there and we can all speak Arabic and pray in Arabic, but I found this quite difficult. So if anyone has any tips, that's not Duolingo as well, because I don't like Duolingo, please let me know. And we're going to save the biggest struggle till last, which is you reverted for a man. This one is so sad because I know so many people get it and it's so heartbreaking, especially being a white British girl. I get this all the time and it is not the case whatsoever. Allah knows my intentions and that's all that matters. This journey is between me and Allah, and it really breaks my heart that there's this like idea that if you're Muslim, you're Arab or Asian and you can't be a white British Muslim. Like, it breaks my heart, and I really hope that people are more accepting of it, because it is a difficult journey and it's a big struggle, and it's quite disheartening when you get told that, and people assume that. But just know, if you are in that position, it's between you and Allah. Allah knows your intentions. I'm going to end this video here because I had this idea of like how to do this video, but I don't feel like I've done it properly how I wanted to do it. But they're the struggles that I deal with on a day-to-day basis, and I hope if you are going through any of these struggles that you know you're not alone now. There is a community of brothers and sisters out there that will help and support you. But obviously remember, everyone's on their own journey, and we're all just trying to work towards our deen and for Jannah in the afterlife. So may Allah make it easy for all of us, and I hope.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hey guys, how is everybody doing? I just want to talk about my journey with Islam because I've never spoken about it. And my name is Angel and I'm 25 years old, and for a year and a half now I have been a Muslim revert, alhamdulillah. And I wanted to talk about a little bit what my journey looked like. And my journey started like almost 2 years ago when I went on a trip to Jordan with my best friend, and it was just for vacation, you know. I never really knew a lot about Islam, and I never really knew a lot about anything about the Middle East or Islam or culture or whatever. And so I went to Jordan and it was beautiful. I fell in love completely. And I can remember we went to Amman and there was this blue mosque. I forget what its name. It's like a blue mosque. It's very beautiful. And this was the first time I ever wore the hijab, and she put the hijab on and we went into the mosque, and I just felt so pretty in this white hijab, like subhanallah, it was a beautiful moment. And from then I just started to get this feeling in my heart. And we all know that like religion is faith, right? We understand that religion is faith, but it's also a feeling. And whatever religion makes you feel good, that's the religion for you. And that's how I started to feel about Islam. Time went by and eventually I bought my first hijab, and this was the first hijab that I ever got. I was in Jordan in Amman, and I can remember trying it on, and I was so adamant I wanted to take a picture in Petra with the hijab on. I loved the hijab. I was like, wow, I'm so obsessed. I was in love with it from that moment. And at the time I was living in France. So after my beautiful spiritual trip to Jordan, I went home and I began to research about Islam. And eventually I ended up getting a job in Dubai. And for me, this was destiny. It was complete and utter destiny. I arrived at Dubai and I had met my now husband, who is Mahmoud. At the time, we were just in training college together and there was nothing ever between us. We were just friends. And he started to explain more about Islam because obviously he's Muslim, you know. And he started explaining more. I fasted some of Ramadan, and during Ramadan I converted to Islam. But it wasn't anything special. It wasn't like I didn't go to a mosque, I didn't video it. I did it with Mahmoud. We both did it. He told me how to say the Shahada. I took my Shahada and he was my witness that I took my Shahada. And since then, I have been living my life as a Muslim, and I have been doing my absolute best to be the best Muslim that I can possibly be. I learned how to pray within like 6 months. I dress modestly. It's been a long time I've been dressing modest now, alhamdulillah. I haven't drank alcohol in like almost 2 years, and I'm proud of that because I'm Irish. And for us, drinking is a big part of our culture. I haven't ate pork in obviously 2 years, and my Islamic journey has been going amazing and more amazing. Even to the fact where I am trying to wear hijab as much as I can, even though in my job hijab is difficult because I cannot wear it in my job. But whenever I go out, I try to wear the hijab outside. I'm trying to wear the hijab more on my TikTok. and alhamdulillah, like I'm really happy with my progress of my Islamic journey. And I just wanted to give a tip about for the reverts who are thinking of joining Islam. If you feel this little feeling in your heart, a sense of belonging, a sense of community, a sense of faith that you never had before, and it's because you've been researching Islam, this religion is for you. When you have that little tingly feeling in your heart, you know that Islam is for you and you need to take your shahada immediately. Because I will tell you one thing, subhanallah, Islam has made me a better person today. Islam has made me less like attitude. Well, we all had attitude, you know, I'm assuming, like we just grow older and we mature more. But I grew into a better person. I give more, I'm more respectful in life, I dress modestly, and subhanallah, this is the values that every single person should have in their life. Islam is literally just about upholding values into your life so that you will get to heaven. And those values are amazing for us, like not drinking alcohol, not eating pork. These things are bad for us, you know what I mean? And subhanallah, it is the most beautiful religion, and I am so happy that I am Muslim, alhamdulillah. And inshallah, we all get to the point where we feel happy within our iman and our religion, and I wish that for absolutely everybody. And inshallah, we continue in our journey with Islam. Thank you guys.
الفاتحة. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Amin.
Sahabat Muslim yang dirahmati Allah, gimana dengan kisah dan juga mengenai penjelasan dari masing-masing ukhti atau saudari-saudari Muslim yang baru bermualaf tersebut? Mungkin pastinya ada tanggapan dan juga komentar dari sahabat-sahabat Muslim yang dirahmati Allah. Mungkin jika video ini bermanfaat dan bisa menambah motivasi kita dalam meningkatkan iman dan takwa, silakan disebarkan agar menjadi pahala jariah bagi kita semua bersama-sama. Dan semoga kita doakan juga saudara-saudari Muslim, khususnya yang sedang belajar membaca Al-Quran seperti badan cuplikan yang terakhir, bisa secepatnya menguasai dan lancar ya. Dan Muslim yang sejak lahir beragama Islam pun belum tentu ada kemauan untuk itu. Ya, semoga saja ini menjadi motivasi tersendiri bagi kita semua. Terima kasih telah menonton. Semoga kita berjumpa kembali di postingan berikutnya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.